Hello, I'm Martin, and I do voiceover.
I'm Joe, and I make websites.
And we want to see if we can become business friends with business people in just 5 minutes. It could be the start of an amazing business relationship.
Or it could be a complete and utter waste of time.
Still, it's only 5 minutes.
Start the
Timer.
Tell us who you are and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Alex Morgan. I run Aknow Animation and Design as a freelancer. And I've got to say that the waste of time comment in the title, that's very stressful. I don't want to be hearing that just before.
We like to pile on the pressure for the most intense 5 minutes of your life. Yeah. Well, I mean, we know you a tiny little bit already, Alex, to reveal that the lovely graphics that you would have seen if you're watching this episode at the beginning were created by you. So thank you so much for that.
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you for thinking of me to do it. It was a fun project, and thank you for sending me good files as well to work with.
That's the thing when you work with another creative, you know you're going to get some good stuff. Well, hopefully. Tell us a little bit about the business and sort of how long you've been doing it and what sort of thing you do.
So I started freelancing in 2016 now. So what's that, 9 years? Mm-hmm. I tried as much as I could to get a job as an animator when I graduated, and I did a couple of courses and things like this. It was very, very difficult to find, and I got lucky with the timing where I thought, all right, now I'm in a position where I can potentially sacrifice 6 months of my salary to just to see if I can get this to work. Fortunately, it did, and I've been doing it ever since. So I started, left my job as a graphic designer, was very lucky to have my job. My boss at the time threw me a bunch of work straight away to help get me started. I started primarily in After Effects, so I do 2D motion graphics and character animation and stuff. Since then, I've pushed into sort of things like pixel art, projection mapping, 3D animation as well.
Good bit of variety.
What's projection mapping?
So essentially, I don't do any of the actual technical mapping stuff, but if you've got a specialist who can set it all up for you, it's essentially a way of getting animation on buildings. Really, is the way of doing it. So I had some stuff for the for Organ Donation Week in a couple of years in a row. Actually, we projected, I think it was Norwich Castle, Norwich Cathedral, and then a few places in Cambridge. And then I also did a one for the Olympics as well. So one of the colleges had an alumnus in getting a gold medal. They were so confident that she was going to get a gold medal in rowing that they hired me and a friend who does the event stuff to project some animation onto the entrance of their school, which is quite
amazing.
Did she get a gold medal?
Yes, yeah, it's really good.
Ooh, phew.
Well,
it's a last minute amendment.
Can
I just ask, where did you get your wallpaper from? It's incredible.
That's some fantastic wallpaper.
I want to say John Lewis. I think full credit to my wife for the choice and actually putting it up.
I was gonna say,
really
it's one thing to choose it, it's another thing to hang it.
Yeah, I really appreciate it, because this side it's just white. I haven't done anything with this side, so the camera faces that way. That's the interesting bit.
Do you have any tips on remembering how to pronounce your business name?
I actually don't, but I appreciate the question, because I think of it as Aknow because when I looked it up, it's a nonsense word, kind of, but it means acknowledge in Middle English or something ridiculous like that. So for context, I changed my name to Alex Morgan 2022, and there's multiple animators, and there's a famous footballer. So all of the social things were taken, so I couldn't trade under my own name. I could have done, but it would have been difficult. So I chose Aknow, and that's how it was phonetically written out when I Googled it. So that's literally it. There's no, but honestly, it doesn't matter at this point.
That's what you're going with. Yeah, fair enough.
Is that your favourite nonsense word?
I'm going to say yes, but only because I can't think of another one.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
What can you remember what happened when you had your last SNACKCIDENT?
SNACKCIDENT. Can you explain if we've got time?
Like, for example, if you open a Mars bar and it fell on the floor, that's the most dull SNACKCIDENT.
I don't know if it counts as a SNACKCIDENT, but I did explode a tomato puree tube the other day. Like toothpaste, it just went.
I mean, we'll give you that, but that's absolutely not the meaning of Snackcident. Snackcident is when you don't mean to finish something and you completely wipe it out and obliterate
Does it count
it.
if I was squeezing it into my mouth at the time?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
fair enough.
I wasn't, but-
You can have that. Have you ever worn dungarees?
No, but my wife has. She's got loads. I should get some.
Can you do an animation for the tomato puree explosion
Brilliant, yes, do
Yes.
in the mouth?
that. Watch this space.
What do you think? Did we just spark a valuable new business relationship? Or should we have taken a coffee break instead?
Joe's good at that.
We'll be back soon to try to make more business friends. We're very lonely. Do you want to be our friend? Or maybe you could suggest someone we can chat to be friends with them. Drop us an email. friends@5mbf.co.uk.
There we go.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was
Genuinely-
very stressful.
Was it?
That's what we want in podcasting. If you think it's stressful for the guest, then think about the listeners.
Yeah. Well, they're good questions as well. I appreciate they're not the usual questions. So it's a bit more energetic.
Genuinely love the wallpaper as well.